So Survive the Night 2 has officially released and I plan to make many videos on the game, but the first thing I'm going to do is a general guide video for those who are new to the game or confused on some things. So let's get started. There will also be timestamps in the description and pinned comment if you're looking for one specific thing, so enjoy. First, I will start off with the Survivor gameplay. As soon as you load into the game, you can see survivors now have a crouch button. When used, you start crouching and walking slower, but you can see a hold your breath button. Pressing this button will lock your character into place and begin a minigame where you have to constantly keep pressing the button on time. Doing this minigame makes you completely silent to the slasher and makes you unable to move. When you start the minigame and begin hiding, you will notice a blue bar on the bottom of your screen slowly start to decrease. That is called the breathing meter. The breathing meter is used for hiding and only hiding, and when it runs out, you can no longer crouch and hide. If you fail the minigame, your location is revealed to the slasher so they can see where you're at, so be careful and don't fail the minigame. Your breathing meter regens when you stop hiding, and it can regen quicker and can last longer if you have certain perks equipped, but I will explain that on the perk section, so don't worry about that right now. The red bar is obviously your health, and every person has a base health of 75, which can be increased if you have certain perks equipped. During a match, bandages spawn around the map and can restore your health up to 50 HP, so if you're injured and see a bandage, pick it up to be healed 50 HP. In Survive the Night 2, if you lose all your health, instead of dying, you can get revived. When you get downed, it starts a 1-minute timer above your head, and the survivor has to come revive you by standing close or using the AED gear to revive you. You can also slowly crawl to players or other places if you want when you are down, so keep that in mind. When revived normally, you are at 25 HP and have a speed penalty and have no revive token. Every survivor starts off with 1 revive token, so if you get revived normally and get hit again, you die permanently. But if you are revived by somebody using the AED gear, you get your revive token back, which means you can be downed again instead of dying, and you also get no speed penalty and have half of your health. Finding a medkit when you are down and using it, it restores your revive token and removes the speed penalty. Also, cool little detail, you can revive yourself when you're downed if you crawl to a medkit and use it, which removes your speed penalty and also gives you back your revive token. Also, something to remember is survivors can no longer be downed at 5 AM, so if you lose your health and still have your revive token, you will die instantly instead of getting down. So keep that in mind, and try not to rely on being downed at 5 AM because, well, you can't. Remember, only 3 medkits spawn in the match and only 9 bandages spawn in the match, and both are 2 separate things, so remember that. If you have gone into the lamp section, you notice there are different types of lamps, and that's because in this game, each lamp does something different. So unlike Survive the Night 1, where lamps were just purely cosmetic, in Survive the Night 2, each different type of lamp can do something unique, and in this game, lamps have a limited duration. Lighter has a 4-minute duration and is dimmer than other lamps, but it can light candles and barrels around the map for a permanent light source. Lantern is very bright, but it has a 2-minute duration, but also gives you a speed bonus when you have it out. Night vision goggles give you, well, night vision and has a 90-second duration. For glow sticks, instead of having a duration, they have 4 charges and can be thrown around the map to make a permanent light source. Flashlight has a 60-second duration and lights up the area in front of you, and if it's pointed at a slasher, when you take it out, it blinds and slows them down. At the moment of making this video, these are all the lamps we currently have at the moment, and each of these lamps can be recharged with batteries you can find across the map. The last thing I will cover about Survivor gameplay is perks. There are a few unique perks like Second Wind and Recharge, but I will go over those another day. Most perks either give you bonus speed, bonus strength, or bonus stealth. Speed is, well, you know, speed. Strength gives you more health and buffs the duration of your stuns, slows, and blinds. Stealth reduces your breathing noise and noisemaker range, which I'm pretty sure is radios, TVs, and crows around the map. Stealth also increases the breathing meter regen and duration, so it lasts longer and regens quicker. All current perks give different amount of bonuses, like Versatile gives +1 of everything, Jock gives +2 strength and +1 speed, Nimble gives +2 stealth and +1 speed, and so on and so on. You get the idea. Survivors also obviously have gears, but each gear is different and unique, so I plan to go over all of those in a separate video. Map props exist in Survive the Night 2 and can be interacted by with everybody, or specific lamps and gears. For example, going near TVs, radios, and crows will activate them and they will make noise, but people with audio player equipped can go near the TVs and radios and suck the power out of them for an extra audio player charge. People with lighter can activate candles and barrels for extra light, and people with trap can activate other preset traps around the map. That's basically everything for Survivor gameplay, so let's move on to Slasher gameplay. Alright, so when you're Slasher, the first thing you see is that you have 3 buttons. One is your melee, one is your ability, and one is focus. Melee is just a weapon, as all weapons do 25 damage with a 1.5 second cooldown. It's purely cosmetic. When you have it out, you glow, and when you have it away, you don't glow, so that's all there is to it. So don't have it out if you want to try to be sneaky, I guess. Your ability is just your Slasher's ability, but some of them are complicated and have a unique focus buff, so I'll go over each Slasher ability a different day. Your last ability is Focus Mode. Base Focus Mode slows you down and makes all noises louder for you to hear. This includes radios, crows, TVs, doors, footsteps, you get the point. It also increases your vision and disables your melee weapon. Each Slasher has a unique Focus Mode passive, but again, I will go over those another day, as this is what base Focus Mode does. As a Survivor, you might have noticed a chainsaw item around the map, and if you tried to pick it up, it would just say too heavy. This is a Slasher exclusive item, so if you find it and pick it up, you now have the chainsaw ability. To use the chainsaw ability, you have to go up to Survivor and use it on them. Doing this plays an animation of the chainsaw going into the Survivor, and this instantly downs them. This chainsaw only has 3 charges, so after you use it 3 times, you can no longer use it. If you use a chainsaw on a Survivor at 5 AM, it instantly kills them, so keep that in mind. Personally, I find this ability really nice since there is 12 Survivors, and that's a lot of people to kill. So I usually use it on a Survivor at 5 AM, or tanky Survivors with trap and bat. Chainsaw spawns every round but has a different spawn location each time, so you have to search for it as Slasher. Last thing about Slasher gameplay is whenever a Survivor fails the heartbeat minigame, you get pinged their location. Also, when it turns 5 AM, all Survivor locations are revealed to you for 5 seconds. Alright, that's all the basic knowledge about Survivor and Slasher gameplay. I know they have gears and abilities, but those are a lot, so I will go over those a different video. But for now, let's move on to currency and Survivor leveling. In this game, instead of buying to unlock Slashers, gears, and perks, you have to earn them through leveling up. There's 2 different leveling tracks for Survivor and Slasher, and you level them up through XP. Each track is 100 XP to unlock, and you get XP from playing the game. The XP amount varies on who won and if all films and coins were collected, and the max amount of XP you can get per round for Survivors without game passes is 30 XP per round. I'm not sure about the max amount of Slasher XP you can get in a round, but I do know it's significantly higher than Survivor max XP since you play Slasher less than Survivor. If all 10 films and coins were collected during a match, everyone at the end gets bonus XP as well as bonus coins and films. And I'm pretty sure the XP you get if you collected both is 20 extra XP for everyone, so. Now, let's go into the currency. In Survive the Night 2, there is a store, but this store is only used for skins and that's it. All skins are locked behind movies, so I'll try my best to explain this store system in Survive the Night 2. Movies are sort of like battle pass tracks. Once you have unlocked a movie, you can buy 10 different skins from that movie track. Each movie costs 500 coins to unlock. The Nightmare movie requires you to have Roblox Premium to unlock, and the Net Legend movie requires you to have the VIP Game Pass ticket to unlock. Except for those 2 special movies, all other movies require 500 coins to unlock. Once you have unlocked a movie, there is 10 skins you can buy from that movie track, and you can buy these skins with films. Each item costs a different amount of films. So here's the recap. Movies are how you unlock skins. Each movie has a different theme. You buy movies with 500 coins. You buy the skins in the movie with films. The max amount of coins you can have is 500 and the max amount of tapes you can have is 100. So you can't have any more than those at a time. There's also a third currency called tapes, but that's just the Robux route if you want to use those to auto-unlock a movie. In each round, there's 10 coins and 10 films that spawn, and if one person collects it, then everybody gets it. So you don't have to worry about getting to it first, like in Survive the Night 1 with relics. As long as somebody collects it, everybody gets it, so just remember that. In the shop, there's also the Admit 1 Ticket Game Pass, and that's basically just the Survive the Night version to a VIP. When you buy this, you gain 10% more Survivor and Slasher XP, and you get bonus coins and film at the end of every round. This also unlocks the Net Legends movie for you. There's also a Slasher Ticket Game Pass which you can buy for 100 films, and buying this makes you Slasher next round guaranteed. Unless somebody has already bought it before you, then you will just be Slasher after them. So that's basically the entire beginner's guide for Survive the Night 2, but it's not over yet, as this is the tips and tricks section. Tip number 1. If you are downed and crawl to a medkit, you can revive yourself and get your revive token restored, as well as the speed penalty removed. Tip number 2. If you unlock skins for slashers, gears, or lamps before you actually unlock them, you can still equip them. You just have to go to the gear, go to the skin, and equip it. This makes it easier for the early game as you unlock many things through badges, and it lets you have some variety of things you can choose in the early game. Tip number 3. If you rank 100 in the original Survive the Night, the Survive the Night 1 movie track is automatically unlocked for you. Tip number 4. As soon as you start to hear heavy, loud footsteps, you should start the heartbeat minigame so the slasher does not find you. It's easy to tell the difference between survivor and slasher footsteps, as the slasher's footsteps are louder and heavier. Tip number 5. When reviving somebody, you should crouch and start the heartbeat minigame so the slasher won't hear you in case he starts heading near the down survivor or is in the general area of the down survivor. Tip number 6. If a slasher is camping one survivor, just let them camp. Doing this will basically guarantee a survivor win since he's hard camping one survivor, which will allow the other 11 survivors to escape. Basically guaranteeing a survivor win. You get more rewards, you get more XP. Just let them camp. Don't go to them and pow down bodies one on one, because I've seen many people do this. Tip number 7. As a slasher, if you see a power box and go up to it and hit it with your weapon, it turns off all the map lights. In each map, they have natural lights that can't be turned off unless you hit the power box. Doing this will make the entire map darker and will kind of force the survivors to use their lamps, which lets you find them easy. If you revive somebody in front of the slasher, you are basically confirming their death. So please do not revive people in front of the slasher. I'm begging you as an AED main, because the amount of people who do that is crazy and you would be shocked because they just get so many people killed for no reason. So please do not be one of those people who do that. Don't revive people in front of the slasher. Only revive when it's safe. And yeah, that's the entire video. Let me know if this was helpful, and I plan on making an in-depth slasher and gear video in the future, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna do one-on-one or like all the gears and slashers in one single video. But other than that, thank you for watching. Hopefully this guide helped you, and hopefully the tips gave you some help too. So yeah, see ya.